Miss Jones? Rosemary Jones?
Rosie, please. I prefer Rosie. Is everything all right?
Yes, fine. I was just checking the trunk, the big leather trunk. Is that yours?
Yes, that's mine.
Good. Thank you. Good.
Miss Jones?
Good morning, officers.
2 dismembered bodies, Rosemary. Why don't you just tell me who they are?
My husband and his mistress. They were planning to run away together.
So you thought you'd just kill them instead?
Well, I couldn't very well stand idly by now, could I?
Rosemary Ferdina Jones, you have been found guilty of the crime of manslaughter. Manslaughter, in that at the time you committed these heinous acts, you were suffering from such an abnormality of mind as seriously impaired your responsibility. I therefore make an order for your detention in a secure unit for the criminally insane.
Good morning.
Not to be freed until such time as the Home Secretary decides that your continued detention is no longer necessary for the protection of the public.
Thank you. Oh, I don't suppose there's any chance of a cup of tea, is there?
Very nice to see you again. Goodbye, Mrs. Martin.
Marvellous sermon, Vicar.
That's very kind, thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Goodfellow.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mrs. Parker.
Just wanted to have a word with you about the flower arranging committee.
Oh, yes, of course.
This
perhaps-
afternoon.
Ooh.
And Mrs. Goodfellow is not with you again?
No. I'm sorry about that. She's been very busy, Mrs. Parker.
Next week, perhaps?
Perhaps, yes. Although she is incredibly busy at the moment.
Oh. For fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. What's a girl to do to get a decent night's sleep around here for crying out loud? Holly! Oh, Petey. Off. Holly, it's time to wake up. Holly. Holly, I know you're in there. Will you please come out right away?
Mother!
Right now!
Don't think you want me to do that.
I think you'll find I bloody well do. Is that you, Carl?
No, this is Mark.
It's nice to meet you, Mrs. Goodfellow.
Holly, this is totally unacceptable.
I'm 17. It's been legal for a year.
Legal does not make it decent.
Is everything all right, Mrs. Goodfellow?
Yes, everything's fine, Mrs. Parker.
Is it Holly I heard?
Holly?
Oh, morning, Mrs. Parker.
Morning. You know the thing that pains me the most?
No, but I get the feeling you're going to tell me anyway.
You're an intelligent girl.
An intelligent girl can't have a libido.
No, an intelligent girl knows what to do with it.
I know what to do with it.
Oh, Holly. We used to be such friends. Hello. Now you're just cross with me all the time.
That's probably on account of you being a total lot of...
Look at you two. Morning, sweetheart.
Morning.
It's sort of as we feared, the pond. I've been chatting with the chaps on the waterboard. Looks like it's algae. It could be one of 2 or 3 different types, apparently. Some of them poisonous. They're worried about the water table and... Anyway, they say it'll get worse if it's not dealt with.
A lot of things will get worse if they're not dealt with.
They're going to come back to me with the details.
Devil's in the details, Dad.
Could we not say that word on a Sunday?
What? Dad?
Right.
Where are you going now?
I've got work to do.
You've just been to work.
I've got to write a speech for that convention. God's Mysterious Ways. And that's all I've got to show for it. A title.
See? You're an utter Jim.
Oh, no, I'm not.
And I know why. You're not getting any.
What?
Same reason you're angry with me and Mark.
Oh, in the van, in front of the house on a Sunday? That might have more to do with it.
I don't think so.
Oh, you must be right then.
Well, I usually am.
Can I get you any?
Petey, how long have you been there?
Well, Holly says you're not getting any. Can I get you some?
Oh, Petey, that's very thoughtful, but, no, you can't. face it, I'm no good at this.
Nah, you just need a little tweaking, little lance adjustment. That's another story. All right, now, Gloria, I told you that the key is in the swing, right?
Yeah, well, I've never had a good swing, so.
Oh, I disagree. I bet you could swing really well. Now, grip that shaft, gently but firmly. Uh-huh. Now, spread your legs. A little more.
Oh!
Yeah. Now you bend to the ball slowly. Yeah. Now bend your knees. Yeah. Feel good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Now you just keep your eye on the ball.
Okay.
You let me worry about the hole.
Right. Well, that's quite good.
Well, your ball is in the rough, but it's a good feeling, huh?
Yep.
One more? Okay.
Mrs. Parker asked after you again this morning.
Surprise, surprise.
I think I'm beginning to run out of excuses.
Well, then don't make any. Now, you know what you can do? You can go down there and kill that bloody dog. And I'll put in a month of Sundays. Oh.
Was that a brassiere over Holly's shoulder this morning?
You're half a day behind the rest of us, you know that? We call it a bra nowadays.
Why did she have it over her shoulder?
She was doing the laundry. Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown, it's Mrs. Goodfellow about Clarence. It's about your dog.
You woke me.
Yes, well, your dog woke me.
What did you say?
I said your dog woke me.
Well, he's found his voice, hasn't he?
Yes, he has, hasn't he? And I was wondering whether we'd perhaps keep him inside during the night time. Got your sandwiches?
Yes.
Got your sports bag?
Yes.
And Daddy's picking up this afternoon.
But Daddy forgets.
No, he doesn't, darling. And tomorrow it'll be fine because it's a new housekeeper and she's paid not to forget. Anyway, I thought you were going to be brave and take the bus this year.
Next year.
Oh, you said that last year. Come on. You're going to have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
See you around, good fellow.
My shoelace is undone. Tell me about when you were a girl.
Oh, Peter, you know already. Oh, all right, then. When I was a little girl, I lived in a big, scary house.
With the black women?
No, they wore black. They were nuns. Mostly Irish and mostly evil.
And you were there because you were awful?
No, I was an orphan. Orphan, darling. Come on, off you go. Have a good day.
And remember to make Daddy remember.
Yeah, promise. Oh, she's here already?
Sorry?
The housekeeper.
No, just her trunk. It arrived while you were out. It's a lovely old thing, isn't it? Well. Look at that. Grace.
Is it a sign, do you think?
No, I think it's a trunk.
In the books I used to read when I was a boy, there was always a trunk just like this, full of treasure.
You will remember to pick up Petey, won't you?
Hmm?
I can't this afternoon.
Oh, right, okay. Yep. I'll write it down.
I've got to take Mrs. Appleby to the garden centre.
Now, where's the pen? Where's the pen? Oh, look at this. You've made it really nice up here. Grace should be very happy.
Do you know, Lillian and Brian have made love in every single room in their house.
Their house is smaller.
Yes, but they went round twice.
I'm late for work already.
Oh, what's half an hour? You take this off, and you're just a man, Walter Goodfellow. Don't forget Petey, then.
Oh, Lord, yes. I think I wrote it down.
Yep. Hello? Petey? Petey? Walter?
Darling, have you met Bob and Ted? We're just talking about the algae.
Walter,
and
where's
the,
Petey? Oh.
Oh, Lord. I'm sorry. Mrs. Calloway rang me about her crisis of faith. She was on the verge of losing it.
I know the bloody feeling.
Let's go, boys! Let's get him! Come on!
Shut up!
Get him! No, this is really unnecessary!
Shall I push him?
Yeah!
Do you want to be pushed?
Please!
I'm going to count to 3.
No!
3!
No!
See you in the morning!
Oh, dearie, dearie me, look at you. Give me your hand, let me help you up. You look so uncomfortable.
No one has a clue where he is.
I don't understand.
No, well, But there he is! Who the bloody hell is that? Right. Hey! What are you doing with my son? Hmm? Come here. Come on, quick.
Oh, you must be Gloria.
You can get in the car.
Oh, I'm so... Look, I think there might be a misunderstanding.
You bet your life there's a misunderstanding. Grace Hawkins. You're Grace Hawkins.
Yes.
Miss Hawkins, welcome to Little Wallup.
Thank you, Vicar.
I'm sorry about earlier, Miss Hawkins.
Oh, no, not at all, not at all. Under the circumstances, you did just the right thing. I could have been anybody, and please call me Grace.
Reverend Goodfellow.
Ah, Mrs. Parker.
Reverend Goodfellow.
Mrs. Parker,
Just,
may I introduce
wanted
you? May I introduce you to our new housekeeper, Grace Hawkins? Mrs. Parker is chair of the St. Michael's Flower Arranging Committee.
Which I wanted to talk to you about.
And we will talk about it, Mr. Parker.
And
We really will. But Grace has literally just arrived, and I was
the
wondering...
tricks.
I think we'd better go in. They'll be forever.
Quite unbelievable. And my whole experience in 43 years.
I'm well aware of the
on
problem.
this committee. I've never known
Oh, this is just... He's a persistent little fellow, isn't he?
It's not what I call him. I've given it a good airing, but it's still a bit musty.
Oh. Oh, no, it's perfect. It's just as I imagined. A perfect home for a perfect family.
Well, let's hope they make us an offer.
A sense of humour. I like that.
Good, because you're going to need one.
There you go again.
How are we going to get that upstairs?
Oh, we'll find a way.
What do you think's in it?
I don't know, and I didn't ask. Holly.
I just want to know what's in it.
Memories, dear. A lifetime of memories. And a few clothes. You must be Holly. My, you're tall. You must get that from your father's side. And
Oh, this is David.
Hi.
Well, the women in this family certainly share a taste for good-looking fellas.
Holly, are you taking the weight?
Really?
Gracious me.
Sharp left, darling. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Oh.
Sorry. This door's very narrow.
Yes,
Just one little bend. Might as well go down. Just here, bud. It's fine. Wipe your fingers down. Well, now, I don't think the occasion should go by without a few words.
Walter.
Just a few words, Gloria. Lord, thank you for this day. And thank you for bringing us Grace, who has joined our family today and who we hope will be very happy here. And thank you also for Carl, Mark.
David.
David, who we've also only just met, actually, but who seems to be a very a nice young man indeed.
Amen. Right, who'd like a cup of tea?
Yeah, we better get going.
Right.
Thank you for that, Walter. Vicar, so...
Oh, you're very welcome, Grace. I meant every word.
Thank you.
Oh, God, you drive me crazy. Oh, God.
No, stop.
Oh, God. Hey, I know the hotel 5 minutes away, okay?
Not the ship.
You know it?
Oh, of course I know it, and they know me. I'm the vicar's wife, Lance. I have to drive half a day before I'm not recognised.
Why don't we just stay put?
You want our first time to be in a car?
Honey, I just want a first time.
I'm not doing it in a car. No, women my age don't do it in cars. It's the sort of thing my daughter does, for sake.
She does? No, look, I hear
There's
you.
a time and a place, Lance.
Like Mexico.
Exactly, like Mexico.
Which is exactly where we're gonna be.
No, but when?
Soon, I promise.
Oh, I just need a break. Just a couple of weeks, that's all I'm asking.
And then we're there in a heartbeat, sweetheart, naked and living off the fruits of love. Whoa, little goodnight kiss.
You crazy? They're all watching this, Mrs. Parker.
Who? Oh, come on. She probably can't even see.
Just pretend you're a taxi and go. Come on.
I'll call you.
What the hell am I doing? I hope you know, because I haven't a clue.
Whoa, oh my Lord. So you must be Holly. See you next time, sweet pea.
Jesus Christ. Can't we just have some good old-fashioned vengeful rot like smite little dead? I might start listening to you again.
I'm sorry. Did I startle you?
No, no. Is everything okay?
Oh, yes. I just wanted to thank you. Thank you very much.
No, not at all. It's me should be thanking you, really.
Well, good night, dear.
Good night.
You know, my father was a minister.
Really?
Mm.
That's a coincidence.
So I know their little ways.
Ah. Yes, I think you'll find Walter is rather set in his.
You just leave him to me, dear.
I think I might just do that.
Shall I close the door?
That'd be lovely. Okay.
Good night, dear.
Good night. Oh.
Clarence? Clarence? Where's that bloody dog?
Wakey, wakey. I thought you deserved a lie-in. Breakfast is ready when you are.
Oh, slipped straight through.
Makes a change.
Oh, fantastic.
Grace, this is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Vicar. Here's the toast, dear. Oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Did you know that, Holly?
I vaguely remember Mum failing to jam that into me, yeah.
Good morning.
As it's such a big day for you, Vicar, I've given you extra.
It's not such a big day, Grace. It's only a bit of fun.
Oh, can't I talk you out of it?
No, sweetheart, you cannot.
Oh, it's going to be the most embarrassing day of my life. Again.
It's all in a good cause.
Doesn't make it any less embarrassing.
Oh, I think it'll be fun.
She's new. She'll learn.
I'm so sorry.
Chin up.
I think I just need to warm up a bit, I think. Oh, dear.
Nope, I just can't watch. Oh, Holly. Why hang around just to see him humiliate himself in front of the whole village? Don't we get that enough every Sunday?
He's a handsome fellow, isn't he?
What?
Your husband.
Come on!
That's quite an athletic figure.
I'll be back in a minute.
Well, let's cheer for your father, shall we? Perhaps that'll help.
Come on, Dad!
Come on, Vicar!
Hi.
Well, perhaps next time.
Oh, really, I'm sorry. I was waving.
Dear.
sorry about that, sorry.
Pray for guidance, Vicar. Derek.
That was only just in, that one. Sorry, went right through. Sorry.
Oh, I'm fine.
You all right,
Let's get you on. I think I'm just winded.
No,
I think I'm checked out.
No, I'm fine. I promise you. I'm sure I could carry on.
Take a breather.
Come on.
Are you okay, Dad?
Yes, I'm fine.
Bad luck, Vic.
Oh, thank you, Grace. I did my best.
Would you like a nice hot cup of tea?
Oh, that sounds wonderful, Grace.
Come on, let's get your father some tea.
Thank you.
That was some bad luck out there, Reverend.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I guess these things happen, huh?
Yes. Yes, they certainly do. Well, they just did.
But, I gotta hand it to you, Walter. you sure took it like a man. I'll say that for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, have we...
Oh, sorry. Lance.
Lance.
I see your wife. I'm her golf pro.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, she takes her golf very seriously.
Yeah? Always comes on time, too.
Oh, yeah, she's very good like that. Very good.
Well, nice to meet you, Walter.
Well, nice to meet you, Lance.
Are you trying to make this as awkward as possible?
We were just two guys shooting the breeze. Nothing to worry about. Besides, you can't blame a man for wanting to check out his competition, can you?
Yeah, but that's not competition. That's my husband.
So, guess what? I talked to my travel guy last night.
Really? And what did he say? When are we leaving?
It's all good.
Here you go, Beatty. Thank you.
I'll drive so I can show you the way, and then you can drive.
I can't.
No, it's all right. You're on my insurance.
No, I can't drive.
Oh. Well, it's never too late to learn. Morning.
Oh, yeah. You haven't seen Clarence, have you?
No, afraid not.
No, it's not like him. It's not like him at all.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Never mind. Best night's sleep I've had in a long time.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
Clarence! You little where are you? Clarence!
Tell you what, I've got to go in and order a new tracksuit. Would you like me to come in with you?
Yeah.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
So in Mexico, they have these endless miles of perfect, glistening white sand beaches. And what we're gonna do for the rest of our lives is we're gonna find our own little stretch, our own little private place. Just you and me. And then what I'm gonna do is I am going to cover your body with coconut cream every day, and I am gonna start at your toes, and I am gonna lick my way up slowly all the way to your little...
Well, that sounds lovely. When do we go? How was he?
Oh, petrified.
Oh, poor Preezy.
Hello? Hello, Lillian. Yeah, I can't really talk right now. Can I call you back later? Bye. Yes, that was Lillian, an old friend of mine.
Clarence! Clarence! Clarence, where are you?
And then once we broke into the boys' college in the middle of the night, me and some friends, and did a striptease for the lads. It wasn't any old college either, it was the religion and philosophy.
So we met Walter?
And that's where I met Walter. He was postgrad, I was a first year, and he was just different from the others.
Still is. There aren't many like him around. Put your finger on here, will you?
But why is it, when they eventually do find God, that they lose their sense of humour? Oh. Hello? Lillian, again. Where are you? That was Lillian, and I'm going to nip into town and meet her for lunch.
Lillian? I'd so like to meet her.
Yes, of course. I'll sort something out. Bye-bye.
Bye.
God's ways are mysterious. That's why we say God's mysterious ways. I mean, look at Job and all that befell him. He asked the Lord, "Why are you doing all of this to me?" And God could have explained, but instead he just said, "Trust me, Job." Now that's mysterious. God? Yes, Walter. How do you think it's sounding? Well, the title stinks for a start.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I can't agree with God about that.
goodness, Grace.
Hope you don't mind.
No. I was just practicing for the convention.
It's very thought-provoking.
Dry and boring, I think you mean. But that's me all over.
Nonsense.
I'm not the most vibrant of individuals.
Bit serious, perhaps.
You've hit the nail on the head there, Grace.
Reverend Goodfellow, I just wanted to speak to you about Miss Hawkins.
Mrs. Barker.
Is it possible to have a word with you privately? It's about the flower arranging committee. It's taken a turn for the worse. I have never, in all my life, I have
Mrs.
never,
Parker.
never, and...
Mrs. Parker, the Reverend is practicing his sermon.
Yes, I have a convention coming up.
I see. Very well.
Goodbye, Mrs. Parker. Oh, dear. I hope I didn't, you know...
Of course not. For goodness sake, Vicar, you are a busy man. People should realize that.
Right. Yes.
Now, about your sermon.
Yes.
Do you like jokes?
Jokes.
So, you see, God is really tired. And he says to St. Peter, he says, look, Petey, he says, I'm absolutely exhausted. I need a holiday, I really do. So, is there any way you can suggest? So, St. Peter thinks for a bit, and then he says, well, I know. He said, what about the moon? And God said, no, I don't think so, not the moon. There's no atmosphere.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, but I've not finished yet. So then God says, I really want something different. So St. Peter says, well, I know, what about Earth? And God says, no. No, I went there 2,000 years ago. I met this nice little Jewish girl, and they're still talking about it.
I did good, huh? You look beautiful. After you. Fabulous, right?
Oh, yes.
And guess what? The tickets are on their way.
Oh.
Oh, this is it. Oh, God. Oh, I need me to live up.
Oh, wait.
What?
Let me take my clothes off first.
Okay. Oh, man. Oh, God, oh, man. Slow, slow, slow.
You didn't turn your phone off? Hello? What? Who the hell's this? Oh. A girl?
I don't know any girls. I got it. I'll just take it off.
No, keep it on. In fact, you can put everything back on. I think we've had quite enough for today.
Good Lord.
Giggle with God. Well, I never.
Is everything all right, Vicar?
It's just so quiet, Grace.
Lovely, isn't it? Have a good afternoon.
And you?
Very good.
Pray tonight?
Shut up.
Does he make you pray to baby Jesus?
Hey,
Great, you're not gonna get hurt.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, run to Granny, you prat.
You all right?
Yeah.
Sit next to him in geography. Make his partner. His teacher turn around. You know, Mr. Harris. Got in so much trouble.
You know, I was wondering, if you had a magic word, what word would it be? I mean, what's your favourite word?
Favourite word? Broccoli.
Broccoli? Yeah, well, I don't know. Why not? It's all right, Petey. It's all right. You just close your eyes. You keep them closed. Now, say the magic word.
Broccoli.
Now open them. And see what happens.
Look, there's Cockboy!
It's all right.
You're dead, Cockboy! You're dead!
My brakes aren't working!
Stop!
Oh, my, who's that?
It's Billy Martin.
Oh! Well, good old broccoli. Shall we have some for supper?
Hi, Mum. You know, flour can be so sensual.
In heaven, it took me 3 months to find a priest up here for the wedding. How long do you think it'll take me to find a lawyer?
I like that. It's good.
Oh, Gloria, you're back. This is Mark. David. There.
Grant.
Grant. Oh, now this is a good one. Holly. Holly, come and listen to this. Sit down. So, this vicar is stopped for speeding, and the policeman smells alcohol and sees an empty bottle of wine on the passenger side floor. And he says, "Have you been drinking, Reverend?" And the vicar says, all innocent, like... And the vicar says, all innocent-like, "Just water, officer." And the policeman looks over to the bottle and says, "Well, that looks like wine to me." "Wine?" cries the vicar. "Good Lord, he's done it again."
Yeah, it's funny.
Yes, it's quite funny, isn't it?
Mummy! Mummy! Billy Martin came after me, but Grace was there, and all I said was broccoli, and now he's dead! Billy Martin's dead! Woohoo!
Oh, my! Aren't you a busy bee?
Oh, Grace, this is Grant.
Oh, is it Halloween?
Jokes, Grace, and lots of them.
Oh, well done, you. Oh, isn't this nice?
Could we have a word? Billy Martin's dead.
Oh, good Lord, no. No, he's not dead. He's just unconscious, if I'm any judge. But please don't tell Petey, because he's so excited.
Oh, Grace, can you come and look at the pie?
Yes, of course, dear.
Have a big time.
I don't think she should use that language, I really don't.
Let me get this straight. My son's rid of his bullies. My husband has become a comedian. And my pneumatic daughter has discovered cookery.
What's going on? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did I wake you?
No, not at all.
Did I disturb you and Walter?
Oh, chance be a fine thing. Good night.
Good night. You know, men do sometimes lose their way, dear. I mean, Walter is a sweet soul, but he's a bit, slow-witted like the rest of them. I'm sure he'll find his way back to you in the end.
So you were married too?
Yes, I was. A long time ago.
And did he lose his way?
With a little help from another woman.
Oh.
Completely lost his head over her. Do you have a couple of minutes? You sit down. I've got something to show you. Oh, here it is. There. Oh, look. That's me when I was 6.
Oh, sweet.
I was a live wire.
Was?
Here he is. That's him.
What was his name?
Arthur.
It's very dapper.
Mm. I was a fool for a handsome fella. And I was young. I was very young. Too young. And then he dabbled. And that was that.
Walter only dabbles with God nowadays.
In that case, he'll come back to you. God would never stand in the way of such a beautiful young woman.
that you? Clarence? Oh my God, Clarence.
Do you think he's found that bloody dog yet?
Oh, Mr. Brown's on holiday.
Is he?
Mm.
Where's he gone?
I think he said down under.
Oh.
So, I have been up every night thinking, if we only ever get one chance at true happiness in our entire lives, Gloria, that nobody should ever die without having found it.
I'm not alone.
Huh?
I'm not alone.
So, talk to my guy, and Mexico is on. And I got a date. Tomorrow.
What?
I told you, when I move fast.
Oh, it's too fast. Change it.
I can't. The ticket's booked.
We'll change the tickets.
Honey, they're booked.
You can't change them.
Gloria, this is everything we've been dreaming of.
In the hotel?
Hotel's perfect.
On the beach, like you said?
Of course. I mean, walking distance. I mean, seconds.
The best hotels are on the beach, Lance.
Gloria, this is so much better than a hotel.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's a timeshare.
Here we are.
Oh, Grace. Grace, this is Lance, my golf instructor, and Lance, this is Grace, our housekeeper.
It is very nice to meet you, Grace. Gloria's told me all about you.
You're American.
That obvious, huh?
Well, please, don't let me interrupt you.
Oh, sorry.
We were just talking about our next session, our practice session of golf, weren't we, Lance?
Right, in practice session.
We can talk about it later, though, can't we?
Well, actually, I kind of need to know now.
It can't wait.
It's all confirmed.
Well, I have concerns.
What kind of concerns?
I just want to make sure we have the right equipment, you know, the right kit. I'm not sure we have the right wood.
Hey, you were talking to me here. You do not have to worry yourself about the wood. Yes or no, Gloria?
All right.
Okay. Good.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Lance.
It's a pleasure to meet you too, Grace. What, 5 o'clock? The place? The usual place?
Okay.
Okay, well, you ladies have a lovely lunch.
It's got a marvelous swing.
Has he?
I visit 2,000 years ago, I meet this nice Jewish girl, and they're still talking about it. Ha, 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 ha. But joking aside,
It's true. 2,000 years later, and we are still talking about it. And that's because it's something worth talking about. Oh, Grace. These jokes, things come alive. They really do.
Excellent. You're doing really well, Vicar.
Thank you.
Now, have you thought about...
For the convention, or...
The Bible is full of... Haven't you noticed?
The Bible?
Mm-hmm. The Song of Solomon, for example.
No, now that is the passionate declaration of love from a devout man to God.
No, it's about books.
Right.
You read it again, Reverend. And I'll make you a cup of tea.
Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth, for thy love is better than wine. His fruit was sweet to my taste. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand doth embrace me. Behold, thou art fair, my love. Behold, thou art fair. Thy two breasts are like fawns feeding among the lilies. Thy navel is like a round goblet, wherein no mingled wine is wanting. Thy belly is like a heap of wheat set about with lilies. Let thy breasts be as clusters on the vine, and thy mouth like the best wine. Open to me, my dove, for my head is filled with the drops of the night. Come, my beloved, let us see if the vine flourishes, and the tender grapes appear, and the pomegranates bud forth. Showtime.
Come on.
to Uncle Lance. Oh, my Lord, they're just like little rose petals. Oh, bingo. Oh, God, Lance, you're a lucky man.
Good evening. Good evening. Can I help you?
Grace, right?
Yes.
I've lost my... have you seen my wallet? I seem to have dropped it here somewhere.
I've got my pen, got my speech, and I'm really rather nervous.
Oh, you'll be fine. And I'll be thinking of you.
Good.
Jesus Christ, you two, put it away.
Bye. Bye-bye to
Bye,
you.
Dad.
Cheerio, Petey.
Bye, Dad.
Goodbye, sweetheart. Grace?
Forgotten something, darling?
Have you seen Mr. Brown lately?
No, he's in Australia.
I hope the convention goes well.
Yes, thank you, Grace. Goodbye, all.
Reverend Goodfellow? Reverend Goodfellow,
Mrs. Parker?
about the flower arranging committee.
Which I will be more than happy to talk to you about in a few days, Mrs. Parker, when I'm back.
Oh, I see. Oh. I noticed that your housekeeper was having a great deal of trouble with her car last night.
Her car? That's not Grace's car, Mrs. Parker.
It's not. I've seen it there often enough. At first I thought it was a taxi.
Well, goodbyes are never easy. But it's not forever, dear.
Hello, it's me. It's after 5 and I'm here and you're not. So, well, it's funny actually because I only came here to tell you that I'm not coming, but I guess you beat me to it. Perhaps you're already there with one of those girls, you know, one of those girls you don't know. Have a nice life, Lance.
Before the break, we were talking about murderers on parole. In particular, a master chap in England, James Atkinson, who, as you know, was convicted as a murderer for 37
there you
years,
are.
has now been given parole. How is it? I know you have...
Dinner's at 8?
He didn't show up then.
What?
You're American. A golf instructor. Your practice session.
No, he didn't. He's sick.
Oh.
Yeah, he called it off.
Yeah.
on to a woman they called the trunk murderer, Rosemary Jones, Bill.
Now, don't get me started on Rosemary Jones.
It really is a sorry day in a sad society when someone like the Trunk Murderer is released.
Well, I think we have some pictures. Do we have pictures? Yes, here she is, the Trunk Murderer. So called because they found her husband and his mistress chopped up in their luggage, so there's a lesson for us all. And now, bang up to date, a month ago, being released from prison, the
Mum?
secretary obviously deciding she's no longer a threat to the public.
When is someone who's
Mum, I think you better see this.
Now you see, you're just taking it all out. Tell me that's
Mum!
a perfect portrait of pathological psychosis.
The point is that the parole board has said that she has demonstrated the capacity to change.
No. The point is that she's out loose and among us now.
Are you trying to say that she's wandering the streets and up to her old tricks again?
I wouldn't put it past her, Teresa.
Good. You did a very fine on this show. Time to bring the public in. Let's bring you in. See what you think. Remember you can
Oh, my God.
050.
God's Mysterious Ways. I think it's a good title, Reverend Goodfellow.
Well, really?
I really do. I like it.
Well, thank you.
And they'll like it too, I'm sure.
I'm taking a look. No, I don't think it's the right way to go about it. Holly! Have you ever seen inside it? No. Exactly. Hang on.
Gloria's here. Holly? Are you up there?
It!
Hello? Are you in here?
Please be there, Lance.
Who's Lance?
Oh, where is the... Oh, here we are. Oh, how does this work again? Missed call, press green.
Hello?
This is Grace speaking. Would you like to come out from under the bed?
Coming.
And great to see so many new faces here today. I know some of you have come a very long way, so thank you. And some old friends. Morgan, great result for the rugby at the weekend, I thought. Now, down to the more serious business of the day, our opening address. I'd like to introduce the Reverend Walter Goodfellow from the parish of Little Wallup.
Good evening. Good evening, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to deliver the opening address of the convention, and my subject is God's mysterious ways. God's mysterious ways. I'm sorry, I'm sure that cod have mysterious ways. But it's the mysterious ways of God that I wanted to talk about this evening. cod will just have to wait for their own convention. So, God's mysterious ways.
I'm so glad we can have this little chat.
What have you done with Lance, Rosemary?
You know, I prefer Rosie. Takes me back to my childhood.
What have you done with Lance, Rosie?
Who the hell's Lance?
Ah, yes, well, that's the question. You see, Lance liked to make films. Can you work this, dear?
Who the hell is this guy? I'll kill him!
Yeah, that won't be necessary, dear.
What?
Not the type you would have been happy with in the end, dear.
Don't change the subject. You have a dead man in your trunk.
No, he's not in my trunk, dear. He's in his car. And that wasn't just any man, was it, Gloria? That was your lover.
That was your lover?
Well, no, you've got to understand, Holly, your mother's been very unhappy and lonely. Well, you know, your father, well, he's a busy man, and along comes this handsome American with his accent and his swing. Not the type I would approve of at all.
You can't go around killing people just because you don't approve of them.
Do you know, that's what my doctors used to say. It was the one point we could never agree on. Anyway, I could see your affair was ruining the whole family. The whole family. You can't expect me to sit back and do nothing about that, can you?
Yes, because it has absolutely nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with me. It's the least a mother can do for her daughter. Her daughter. That's something else we need to have a little chat about. They'd send me photos now and again. The nuns. And this is one of your mother when she was your age.
Wow, Mum, you're gorgeous.
Aren't we forgetting the small matter of dead bodies?
How did you know about the other bodies?
What other bodies?
Oh, you didn't know about the other bodies?
What other bodies?
Just Mr. Brown's dog. And Mr. Brown.
You killed them too?
I did it for you, dear.
My mother.
Oh, I've waited so long for you to call me that. So, what do we do now?
And when I'm asked, why do vicars always answer a question by posing another question, I always reply, well, why shouldn't we? But what, in the end, all this comes down to is how we deal in life with the problems that we have to face. Sometimes it's a question of just taking action, of making decisions, of involving others, of finding your resolve and seeing it through. But at other times, it's about something much less tangible. Sometimes all it takes is a little grace. A little of God's grace, and all our problems seem to fade away. Now, should we demand an explanation from our Lord? question his methods? Or should we merely enjoy the benefits? Well, I don't think the good Lord wants us to question too much. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. My ways are not your ways. And I think what he basically means by that is, I'm mysterious, folks. Live with it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't do it.
It's all right. I didn't chop him up or anything grisly like that.
Oh, for God's sake.
Where are you going?
I'm not doing it.
But I can't drive.
I'm not getting in the car.
But I'm a learner. Officially, I need someone with me.
I think, under the circumstances, the normal rules do not apply.
Oh.
Grace, wait.
Who is it?
Mrs. Parker.
I suppose I'll just have to use the pond again.
Again? Actually, no, I don't want to know. I'm going to go inside and you just do whatever you have to do. And I thought being an orphan was a bad thing.
Oh my God, he's really stiff.
Holly, do you have to?
I've never seen anything like this before. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's...
It's just not fair. Other daughters get to plan weddings and bake cakes and go shopping with their mothers. And what do? Dispose of dead bodies.
I could say the same, you know.
Oh, shall I put the kettle on? Men have been the downfall of the Jones women for as long as there have been Jones women. And that's why you have to be careful about the types you bring home, dear. Wild and dangerous might be appealing now, but believe me, you're on the same road.
So what? You'd rather I get me a boyfriend like Dad? Oh my God, you would, wouldn't you?
There's nothing wrong with your father, young lady.
I knew you were to him, but I always thought you loved him.
I do love him. I do love him.
What about the ledge? I'm assuming Dad doesn't know about him. Because I don't think he should. I don't think he should know anything. Right, Grace?
Mum's the word, dear. Oh, you're awake. Brought you some tea.
Thank you.
Mrs. Parker.
Yeah?
Last night, do you think she might have seen something?
No. Why?
She's on her way over.
Well, that doesn't mean to say she saw anything.
Who? What are you talking about?
Mrs. Parker.
Last night, she might have seen something.
She did not see anything last night.
She saw you last night.
No.
Possibly.
Oh, my God.
I'll see to her.
No, you won't. You'll stay right here. You've seen to quite enough already.
Oh, my God.
Just keep calm. Keep calm.
Mrs. Goodfellow, did I wake you?
Actually, yes.
I was hoping your husband would be home. I need to speak to him.
No, Mrs. Parker, he's away. He's on a 3-day convention.
It's about the It's about the flower arranging committee.
Oh, well, you'll have to talk to him, really, not me.
Cynthia Martin has been doing her level best to undermine my leadership. I believe she's planning a coup.
A coup?
Behind my back, yes. If you don't mind, I just need to sit. Oh, behind my back. And behind the Reverend's back as well. It's a disgrace. I would even go as far as saying it is immoral. And knowing what I know now, I don't see how I can keep quiet.
Grace, I knew it. She knows.
And when the Reverend finds out, he will be mortified, I can assure you. I am going to tell him, Mrs. Goodfellow.
Grace, no!
How much damage it does, it must be told.
Well, I'm sure Walter will have a quiet word with Cynthia Martin. It'll all be sorted out.
But it's not just Mrs. Martin, that's the point. They've all got their sordid little agendas. In 60 years, Mrs. Goodfellow, I have never known anything like it. And in my condition, too, it's really affecting my heart, you know. I really do wish it didn't have to come to this, but it does. Your husband must be told.
That's quite enough, Mrs. Parker. Out of the way, please, dear.
What on earth are you doing?
I will not have this family torn apart after all we've been through.
What?
She knows, Mum. We heard her. She was going to tell Dad.
About the committee, the flower arranging committee. This has nothing to do with anything else that... Mrs. Parker?
Oh, dear.
Mrs. Parker, can you hear me?
Is she?
Yes, I believe she is.
Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
She said herself she had a d***y heart.
I think you might have a heart if someone came at you with a frying pan.
Well, it was a simple misunderstanding. It could happen to anybody.
This cannot go on, Mother. I've had enough.
I understand you're upset, dear.
Too right, I'm bloody upset. I've got 2 dead bodies, one in my pond and one in my
Well,
sitting
you've
room.
got 3 dead bodies in the pond, because you're forgetting...
No, Grace, I do not want to know. This has gone too far. And I mean it.
I understand. It's not as though anyone's going to miss her.
Mum? Dad's back.
Hello? Hello?
There we are.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hi, Dad.
I tell you, I've just had the best... Sorry, I was saying I've had the best convention. Hello, everyone. Mrs. Parker, how are you this morning?
Oh, she's fine.
Darling, I thought it was 3 days. Oh,
Well, it was going to be 3 days, but...
so lovely to see you. Bye, Dad. I want to hear all about it.
Well, I delivered my sermon.
And how did it go?
Very well. I even had them laughing.
Oh, gosh.
But you know what was really amazing? Was what happened afterwards. Because I was getting praise from everybody, from the council and from my peers, and, you know, and normally that would be... But you know what I was thinking? Why am I here?
Well, you've always been a deep thinker.
When what matters most to me is back home.
Oh, darling.
So, they made love in every room in the house, did they? Lillian and Brian. And they went round twice.
Twice?
I think we've got some catching up to do.
Oh, no. I must see to Mrs. Parker.
Oh, gosh, yes. Do you need me?
No, it's the flower arranging committee.
Oh, dear God, that committee. I swear it'll be the death of her. Mrs. Parker's sudden passing came as a dreadful shock to us all. But, as we well know, God does move in mysterious ways. Which reminds me of a keynote address, which I delivered recently, of which I think Mrs. Parker would have approved.
Excellent sermon, Reverend Goodfellow.
Thank you, Mr. Antrobus.
Thank you. Goodbye.
It was, you know, it was very good.
Reverend Goodfellow,
Mrs. Martin.
I wonder if we might have a talk about the flower arranging committee this week.
No. But perhaps next week. I'll let you know.
Oh, very well.
Goodbye.
Who is it?
It's me.
Oh, come in. I think this is for the best, don't you? My dearest Gloria, it was a slice of heaven to finally meet you, my dear. You have made a mad old woman a very happy mad old woman. I'll miss you and your beautiful family, but I'll be visiting. Just you try and stop me. Love to you all. Mother.
Dear Mother, how many months has it been now? 2, 3, 4? Yet still we talk about you all the time. We're looking forward to your visit and lots planned for the whole family. So what's new and exciting here in Little Wallup, you may ask? Polly's got herself a very nice new boyfriend, and she told me to tell you that you'd be pleased with her choice. He's not like the others. I actually believe he might be a calming influence on her. And Peachy's doing very well, turning into quite a confident young man.
It reminds me of the time an Englishman, an Irishman, a Scotsman, a vicar, a rabbi, and a priest all walk into a pub. And the barman looks up and says, "What is this, some kind of joke?"
Walter's a changed man, too. I'd even go so far as to say that our life here together is complete.
Matters arising, 3A, the altar. This
I'm by his side in all the ways he needs, just like he's by mine in all the ways I need.
railing. Mrs. Parker felt not enough was being done to this part of the railings inside the church building, whilst too much is covered of the front porch. However, I'd like to continue.
By the time you read this, you'll have arrived at your new job. Good luck. I hope there are no hitches. But something tells me wherever you are, you'll do just fine.
If I can help in any way.
It's not good news, I'm afraid. Not good news at all.
Well, it's not very... Ah, darling, you remember Bob and Ted? I'm afraid it's as we feared. The pond. Algae.
Blue-green algae.
Blue-green algae, which apparently is quite serious.
It's very serious. Very serious.
Very serious. So we're just discussing the options.
Well, as I explained to Reverend Goodfellow, your pond is in the water table. So the algae doesn't only affect you, it affects the whole village. And the blue-green algae is one of the worst you can get. So there's really just the one option, actually.
Yes, as he says, really, there's just the one option.
Which is?
Drain it.
Drain it. Should I put the kettle on? So between you and us, I'd say life is good, very good indeed. No dramas, no crises. It just ambles along in its quiet, merry way. A couple of hiccups here and there, of course. Like the pond, which now, they tell us, needs draining. It's a bit of a fuss, as you can imagine. But I'm sure we'll sort something out.
Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For thy love is better than wine. His fruit was sweet to my taste. His left hand is under my head, and his right hand doth embrace me. Behold, thou art fair, my love.
Hold me tight, I'll tell you it all. Through the night, till the break of dawn. Close your eyes, I mean you no harm. Through the night, till the break of dawn. I've been waiting to hold you, run my fingers through your hair. Did you think that I didn't want you? Did you think that I wouldn't care? And did you ever wonder why? Hold me tight, I'll tell you it all. Through the night, till the break of dawn. Ever come home.
Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thine eyes are as doves behind the veil. And comely is thy mouth. Open to me, my dove.